Hello, I am Navy Vet ET2. This video is for educational information only. It is not meant to point at any one person and regret if it does. I am hearing terminology being used that needs to be explained because learning and understanding the words will help you better in the future. Here's what I'll cover. I'll cover socialism, communism, Marxism, republic, democracy, classified documents and handling, the definition of support and treason. Uh, this is the socialism definition, and it's from Google. Now, in short, is based upon capitalism of a product. The government is governed by the product and whatever it takes to produce that product. This is communism is defined by the Encyclopedia Britannica. It is a government in which owns the business and commodities. This is what USSR, our Soviet Union, was considered at one time, though it has changed and developed into a combined system with Marxism at first. This is Marxism as defined in the Encyclopedia Britannica. This is a confusing system based out of communism modified by Karl Marx at the time. It later was modified by Lenin and was known as Marxism-Leninism. Then now we have a republic, and this is out of Merriam-Webster. This is basically a system of government that can have a president, and due to the size, it may have more than just a president, but it is governed by the laws, not the people. This is a government by the laws. And then we have the democracy, which is also defined by Merriam-Webster, and this is a government based upon rule by the majority of the people. It can have a president or supreme power or president, as it said in the book, or offices under that, depending on the size of the nation, which can be the Congress and the Senate and the House and mayors and governors and things like that. This is a simple comparison of democracy versus Republican. As per Google, the main difference is a Republican. You can vote for politicians, but the law governs not the will of the people. Whereas in a democracy, it is decided by the people, and you will you can elect officials, and majority rules rules it. And as you can see, one or the other, they have their pros and cons, but they have a hard time on their own. So what you have is, like you can see, our government is more of a combination of democracy and republic. We vote the people, we have the power of the people, the majority does rule, but it also has laws that govern us. We can change the laws in this one, whereas in the republic, it is only as the law says that can it be changed. So something to remember when you're thinking of that, democracy or republic. We are kind of both. In summary, you can see each of them has the good points and the bad points. And like Russia and China found, the communism by itself cannot work, so they added some capitalism so they could have some control. And you had these areas that I didn't kind of cover. One of them is monarchy, and you had England, who had a monarch, or United Kingdom, well, it was great, but at one time had a monarch. But what happens is the monarch later eventually got taken out. They're still there, but they don't have the power, and it's been put with the Parliament. Parliament now has a majority of the power in the United Kingdom. There's some key phrases that all this is brought out over the eras that are actually kind of to the point. You have money is the root of all evil. And also there's the one frame that kind of stemmed from the monarch and people running businesses as individuals. And it comes up as power corrupts, but absolute power corrupts absolutely. So just things to think about as you go. Now, I put this quote in here because it actually makes a lot of sense for voting and everything. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. This was by Walt Disney. It's a very good saying and applies to almost voting anything you needed to. So just thought I would put that out there. Here are the laws governing classified materials, and there are more. These are just the laws in the U.S. Code. You also have more in another classified materials manual. The first one is unauthorized removal and retention of classified materials, which carries a fine and or up to 5 years in prison. This basically states that it should only be removed or are retained in secure locations as designated by the president or designated official. Then you have the disclosure of classified information. This is also determined by the president and or designated official. This allows who they can release the information to. Now there is in the classified materials laws, there is a governing regulations on who can how it's set up and who is possible to receive that. And that depends on national security and such. So that's more of the government. This is just basically a general catch rule for the government and code. Now you have here is the authority to downgrade or declassify. That also falls with the president or the designated information. And that is governed by whoever wrote the material originally, or if he really gets power of that to someone else, they now have the power. But the president, anybody that originated or has control of the document can, the people above them can do it, so their supervisor can do it also, or the government agency above that. Above that position can actually declassify also. Now, these pictures were taken by the FBI during a search on a location. Later it's found that these boxes actually had classified materials in them. My question to you, and you can put your answer in the comment, is this proper storage? Do you think this is proper storage for classified materials? Now, this is the definition of support is a word with a lot of different meanings, depending on the context and the definition. Here is only one of those meanings because the has only the different meanings, but there's the financial support, there's the building support, there's also this support, which as you can see by the definition, it is a verb. The meaning is it means to endure bravely or quietly, to promote the interest of or cause of, to uphold or defend as valid or right, to assist and help or bid in a bridge. That is support. So in the Constitution, it's a big debate. It doesn't say defend, it just says support. But as you can see in this definition, defend is part of support, is the meaning. Now you go on to treason. as a crime of betraying one's country, especially by attempting to kill the sovereign or overthrow the government. I won't read that, but you can see what it says. The thing about the Constitution says for treason it has to be witnessed by 2 individuals or confessed in open court. Again, this video was for educational and informational only. It was not meant to single anyone out, and if it did, I am sorry for who it implied. The thoughts, comments, and suggestion, likes, or following, subscribing would be greatly appreciated. If comments are insulting, bullying in nature, or derogatory in any way, it will be removed. Thank you again. I do have a store in my Linktree, along with a place to give me donations. The reason I'm asking for donations is so I can build a better storefront and make better videos along the way. Again, I thank you for watching this till the end. Please like and support and follow. Thank you.